so hot. It's so warm, man. I'm not ready for summer at all.
All right. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. How's your day been? It is... Oh, I can't hear myself. I gotta plug my microphone in. There we go. Give me a sec. There we go. Ooh, too loud. Far too loud. Also, let me know if the music is too loud. It's weird. Well, music cannot be not loud. It's weird. But when we get a game, that's what we want to know. If it's too loud, we'll adjust as we go. Perhaps I should move... Yeah, let's fix it. Let's turn the music down synthetically. I may not be able to hear shit, but it's fine. Who needs to hear anything? Hopefully that still is audible. Maybe it wasn't loud. Maybe my bars are off. Maybe. That, and then this. Ladies and gentlemen, today... Sorry, I'm still kind of hazy. Today we are going to be doing part 3/date 3, kinda. It's not really qualified, I believe, as date 3. But it exists, you know. It's there. Yeah, it's called chapter 3. Okay, so that's right, chapter 3. But it's not necessarily date 3, because I think it's called first date. Suckers for Love, first date. Now, I was looking at a walkthrough because I heard this was a nightmare, literally. Apparently, it's not like the kind of. All of this was really cool because we could pause and shoot the shit, meme. It was great. This one required you gotta go. You gotta go. She's kind of trying. It's like a health bar situation where like you start losing health if you slow down. So you need to keep pace. So this will be the most frantic you've probably ever seen me. We're gonna get a lot of talking in now because when we're in it, I probably won't have a respite for a hot minute. But we're gonna get this last whatever Nyanlathotep, do that, the cat. Okay, the cat. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get our smooch and we're gonna call it good. Also, how was your last Monday and the tail end of your Sunday? Also, expect today getting spammed a little bit with some archive footage from the rest of the streams. At this point, we'll be 100% caught up, which now we should be on our schedule with Tuesday, always being the day that VODs get uploaded. Probably no. Well, it's not really bad because there's only 2 that are missing from the channel, so it's not the worst that they're not like back to back. But it's Tuesdays because Twitch has a deal with partners that you have to hold on to their footage for at least like 48 hours, something like that. Annoying, but it's what it is. Also, Zero, thank you so much for telling me about the thumbnail. I for whatever reason it didn't show up when I was doing it, but when I went to go live, I seen it that it was the old thumbnail. So hopefully it's the new one. Let me know if the thumbnail is still fucking jank. It's supposed to be the cat lady, and it still looked like it was the one person. Damn it! And I did not just get lazy. Okay, I made a whole thumbnail and shit for it. Also, you guys hear about the things going on in Tiny Tina's Wonderland? Tomorrow, as Wednesday, the day after that, is when we're going to get a brand new Mirror Mysteries. Also, it's coming to Steam, which is neat. We'll see if that's enough to give it some juice. I don't like it that might be their question to like, hey, let's get more people in on it. You know, I feel like hopefully there's content coming. It might just be a prolonged thing. Like, hey, suck on this until we're ready to give you guys something that you actually want. Also, what's good? What's good, Fluff? Lonzigan says, I've been waiting for this chapter. Yes, I don't know, man. I did a quick breeze by the walkthroughs, and it looked a little sketchy. It looked like a little like, oh my god, panic again. Fluff says, Wonderland is coming to Steam soon, along with information regarding Mirror. Yeah, that's going to be published tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow morning. I'll try to edit it tonight and get it uploaded tomorrow, because that's what, I don't know, it's just me, to me it's like, tomorrow we're going to be playing this awesome thing. Oh, which also, by the way, on Thursday, that's probably where we're going to be doing that. I think we'll probably do the character customization for Saints Row, maybe on Sunday, maybe, we'll see. I kind of want to do that again, so probably do that somewhere, but yeah. And that'll later be uploaded to YouTube, so, yeah. We have confirmed, the 7th class. Yeah, it's 7th class is a shaman, spirit caster, and elemental tornado caster, which seems kind of like close to what Spore Warden and Graveborn seems like. But we'll see what happens. But I'll be honest, man. I don't know if I'm sure it's gonna be great. Hey, I'm winning. We got almost seems like another summoner, like a shaman, kind of adjacent. I think more elemental, but yeah. Spirits, all that. But yeah, it makes sense. Graveborn's like dead, undead, and the one guy, shaman, is more of a spiritual, pixies and all these things kind of summoning, which makes sense. Also, Graveborn has hydras, and shaman might have pixies, so makes sense. But regardless, I don't think if that's the class that we quote unquote needed in Wonderland, like another like elemental buffer essentially, but let's see, it says it's Five Nights at Freddy's sort of a gameplay style. You just got multiple chances. You just get multiple chances to mess up. Okay, gotcha. Okay, shit. I don't like that. I don't like being put on my toes like that. It freaked me out. Fluff says, looking forward to trying Clawbringer and a Blight Caller together, and truly making an elemental knight I've been calling Clawbringer. Ooh, okay. I mean Claw Caller? Is that what you mean? Fluff says, but the fourth Mirror Mystery is going to be in late July, so sadly won't be filled with that month with interesting stuff to do. Oh, I see. Yeah. Sounds like a lot of legendaries will be coming in the first week. Yeah, I think that was their original way they set up the last update, but never told anybody, because there were 2 legendaries that were excluded from the lot, and that's the same thing that they've done now. Communication skills not great, not great over there. Fluff says it sounds like a lot of the legendaries will be coming in the third week. Mirror Mystery, legendary. Lone Ticket says, and why do you look at a walkthrough? I was looking forward to for you being no. All I looked up was what are the because my fear on Syndicate is last time. What do you call it? Last time we were playing this one. We were having a good old time, and then I got to a point where I was just I have no idea what to do, and I was like, do I kind of kill the momentum of the stream, pause it, go look at a guide? Luckily you were here, but what if you weren't? So to me, I was thinking, I probably should have a general idea of where we're going. Ultimately, as a stream person who is weird, you're basically a hostess. And if your hostess is just oh, fuck, I don't know. It's just a nightmare. So best to me have some sort of fallback, and I didn't have a fallback, so I needed to know what the fuck to do. So I have a baseline. I don't have an understanding. I'm not seeing any screenshots besides the one in the thumbnail right there. But also, I've heard about this game for a long time, so I've already seen the thumbnail on all of the waifus through memery, essentially. Because when this game was out and about, this game was everywhere. Kind of. A little bit. If you're in the circles, it was everywhere. But yeah, if not, then yeah. I'm going to spill this on me if I don't take out the spoon. Alright, also, be patient with me. Therell be some sound balancing nightmare hell to get into eventually. We'll eventually turn it off, and yeah. Okay. Do I catch up on chat now? I definitely nearly called it, thinking we'd get a druid. Yeah, druid or a cleric. Yeah. Shaman is close enough, says Fluff. I agree. You're on par. Hope it's something different from Blizzard. Yes, man. Well, Blizzard's not even the worst. It just sucks. That's my big thing. If we get this Mirror Mystery, and at least all of the legendaries are scaled appropriately to where they're interesting, because at this point you need to have smoke. You can't just have, you need to have fire. You can't just have smoke of look at the pretty shiny object. By the way, it's terrible. And you're what the fuck? They need to make things powerful, because things are just boring as hell in this world right now. Also, I don't know. Hey, man. I'm locked into a lot of the content creators in Wonderland, because I just like to see what everyone's doing and be inspired, as well as just make sure I'm not trapped in a bubble, essentially. So I'm keeping an eye on the community, and one of the things I seen, well, I don't want to do anything but it's throw smoke anywhere, but I heard a little bit of contention against what I believe, which is the basically having a ranged melee weapon. Now I understand that the phase puncher in Borderlands 3 was too spicy, it was way too hot, basically made it so that you didn't need to melee, you would just shoot, and that was infinitely better than meleeing. I still think it's a ridiculous argument or perspective that there are so many instances where you need range damage, whether it's fighting a Tiny Tina, the raid boss, who's literally fucking flying, or if it's fighting the other raid bosses that barrel into the ground 50 miles away from you, and you're and you still can't make it to them, or that we're having to do there's fucking wyverns. In as much as Spectral Blade or Ghost Blade is good, it's not good enough to cut through a raid boss, which is the end game content. So I think it's nonsense. I think it's nonsense that not wanting a ranged melee when that is clearly a problem in which I've seen nobody respond properly to, besides not building melee. You kind of build two things at once and you kind of just like elemental damage is really what's doing the damage, but melee is adjacently there. But nothing that's like actually contacting, when we have so many actual melee contact weapons actually being the thing that kills things. It's usually like, hey, this weapon gives me like a surge of damage, and then hey, my spectral blades count as melee damage, so they're doing something. So yeah, I hope that the perceived legendary weapon coming in the first run is called like the Stabo something, or the something Stabo. I'm hoping that scales off melee damage. For the love of God, please. I don't think it should be like better than your melee. I think it should be the same as your melee. So that way I can like at least do something from a distance, because I'm fucked otherwise. Because there's content that is literally limited based on you doing that. Anyways, sorry. When I got pushback on that was one of the few things where I'm like, are you not looking at the community, man? Like, this is what? What's happening? Maybe I'm wrong. I totally could be wrong, which is why I was like trying to break it down in my head. And I'm like, I've seen nobody come up with a response for this that's efficient besides like throwing a hammer, which is cool, but not melee damage. It's ability damage. Or if it is melee damage, it's scaling off of weird things that are interacting and triple dipping twice or shit. I don't know. It just seems weird. It just seems weird. I think it'd be a net positive if we had a well scaled melee weapon. Anyway, in Spidey December. Gotcha. Oh, I feel like that's a little more farther away than I thought it would be. Also picking up Dawn of Ragnarok, a Valhalla expansion. It is currently 35% off. Nice. If it's a big tornado with various elemental damages, I could see how that would be different. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, also, Fluff, I think it's probably going to be more in line with when we throw a weapon with a TDR, it explodes in like a ghost shrapnel blade. I think it's going to be more akin to that. Like smaller, maybe bigger, actually, like you were saying. I don't know. That one to me is really, it's really, I don't know. Like the Twister spell, but an actual skill. I still wish we had Borderlands 3 augments. Yeah. The Stabo or whatever. I'm excited for it. Oh yeah, the Stabo thing. Yeah. It's silly that we have little to no guns that scale off of melee when I'm a clawbringer combo. Yeah. And Livewire is fun, but it's more. It's like the non-solution. You know what I mean, Fluff? When it's like, again, it's just burned in my brain now, but it's like the Netflix breakdown of what the problem is, which is just super far off, essentially. But it's like, hey, what's the problem with melee? It's not really damage. Damage, you can do a lot of damage, regardless. It's a little bit undercooked. It's not like spells. It's not like anything like that. But still, it's something. But their solution to the problem was like, here's a Tesla coil, which was, by the way, this was not intended to do this way. It was not intended to happen in the way that it did. But they couldn't nerf it because they were nerfing too many things at that point. Yuck. Anyways, they give us a weapon that basically like triple dips your damage, and it's just like, they didn't have a problem with damage. It was reaching people. Like, what? How do you not know when you make a melee build? There's racks. Like, this is something you should have seen immediately and been like, huh. Also, endgame is so scaled that when you need to hyper invest in something, you can't do like gun damage, be cute and do some gun damage, and then be stupid and do melee damage. You're just an idiot. You're just not going to do anything. Unless they scale up the fucking enchantments or something. Or unless you're spells. Spells are like kind of like a gateway, especially one of them. You can fuck with gun damage and spell damage cumulatively, because there's a stupid skill that you can get 3 out of 3 of that scales all of your spell damage into gun damage, which is an insanely net bigger gun damage than anything. Crazy. Anyways. Outside of Sword Explosion, we don't have any other options. Yes. Oh, so Sword Explosion, though, doesn't really feel like it's that much of that, though. At least to me. Low Syndicate says it wasn't just the face puncher. They also added a Blades of Glory AR to Borderlands 3, which shot knives, which was cool. Yeah, no, see, that to me, again, I think the person who I heard this from is, I'm not sure if I should say it. I'm not trying to make any sort of smoke, but I understand that this was like a thing within the Borderlands 3 community, which was like quote unquote too spicy. But at this point, I think if Gearbox nerfs stuff, it sends such a bad signal to the community, because the community is just mad, which rightfully so. There's nothing to do. There's so many problems that should have been optimized for, like just playtesting things like we talked about. So I don't think they can nerf stuff, because then it would just burn the bridge that's already kind of on fire. So they kind of had to sit there, and I think the only solution is to make things fun and to give people equally good but different equivalent ways of playing. Yeah, like to me, this is where the time when you say, fuck it, I guess you're getting a weapon that does ranged melee damage and it's pretty goddamn good. Because if it's shit, then no one's just gonna use it. It's like, people will just stay in their little box and be like, spell damage is still absolutely the best, and if your whole end game is based on like pushing through stupid high shields and taking a shit ton of nerfs, and spells can just circumnavigate all that because they're 50 miles back and nuking the world, and they come back in 2 seconds, which does not mean spells need to be nerfed. I think spells are actually optimized in such a way that you can actually build for them and feel the benefit of them. Yeah. Blech. Blech. I know, Fluff says, I personally don't have an issue with dealing with the flying enemies with my melee, but I hear, yeah, no, I know, you have a, what do you call it, a fucking, what's it called? The goddamn hammer. You have the hammer, right? Yes, I know the hammer is pretty good, but to me, that is not, I don't like being put on hold. So like you throw your hammer and you gotta wait a couple seconds to sit there and like hang out until it can come back, and then you also, what happens if you miss? Like it's not like it heat seeks. So you can miss your fucking hammer for racks, and you're sitting there like, you're just vibing. You're just like waiting just for some shit to happen. Luckily, as magic people, I can keep throwing pixies for days. Even if they're shit damage, I feel like I'm doing something. You know what I mean? Then I can rip it, like let it rip with my spells. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, enough about Borderlands. Probably should have done Borderlands stream. Anyways, let's get into the thing. Let me turn off the lovely background sound. And also I lost my goddamn chat again because I keep clicking off of it. God damn it. Streamer hard work. Nightmare hell. Anyways, this boom. Okay. Was it top better or bottom? I'm not sure if I can hear it great, to be honest. I didn't think about this. I realized I can't hear anything. Yeah, because my bass sound is terrible. Okay, it's probably fine. It's probably fine. Don't worry about me. It's gonna be all we're gonna work out. All right, boom. Let me know if it's too loud, or too quiet.
Chapter 3, Nyanlathotep's Catastrophe.
Cute. Sorry? Sorry about that?
Fear of the unknown is the single strongest fear of mankind. Terrors from beyond the borders of knowledge.
We got a budget increase, boys! We got voiced dialogue. Is it hearable? Is it in any way audible? Because let me fix it. It's hard to really tell. I'm also loud by nature, so I'm screaming most of the time. Love says, "Mommy, sorry, a what?" I mean. Oh, it's such a good movie. Guys, I'm gonna turn on my AC. I'm fucking boiling. And by AC, I mean my tiny fan that makes less noise that I overpaid for because it's quieter. It's still just loud, but you know. Anyways, here we go.
And yet, the truest horror has been in mankind's cradle since the beginning, and walks the earth amongst us now. For true evil exists not in the devil unseen, but the devil seen and unrecognized. When you meet her, you realize that tucking away the rest of the horrors to the unseen corners of the stars is a blessing.
I feel like she's from the Evil Within game. Same voice
A
actor.
shade of 1,000 manifestations, each more horrific than the last. She serves only one, whose chaotic and phantasmagorical wishes she obeys with extreme prejudice.
Chaos, okay.
But enough about me. Let's talk about you.
Wow. Whoa. Lady Demetrius, who? Oh, Jesus Christ. Fluff, you knew, didn't you, you sick fuck? Jesus Christ. Big AF. Man. Anyways, golly. But perhaps that's the... Okay, see. Finally gives me understanding of why people like... Okay, makes sense. All right.
Well. You're the one that Lynetta calls darling and that Esther calls dearest, aren't you?
You're gonna throw your back out. Mommy, mom. Shit. This dread. It's like when I first met Mommy, but this time it's sustained my like I state of conscious, consistently being breathless. The very air has become unfamiliar and alien to me. Saturday with infinite male violence. Okay, it is impossible to breathe. The veil has been pierced, and the outer cosmos has revealed its limitless cruelty in the form of this avatar of insidious. Implication. Golly words, just chill out. It's a fucking game, okay? Its very presence assaults my mind, turning it against itself and all of its descent there at this terminal precipice. I learned. Why am I thinking this way? This is not our guy. What happened to him? Giant cat woman. Yes. That terror only haunts. It speaks. Not only
Speak
haunts.
up. I'm an older god, so I'm a little hard of hearing. Are you or are you not the human that has been dating my nieces?
Oh, is this the one they talk about? The one that they're like, she has a harem or something. Because, woof. Anyway. Normally, I'd have an ounce of defiance in me, and I demand she introduce herself first, Mommy. What? But now, I feel it in my very bones. I'm being talked down to by someone far beyond me. All right, simp, let's relax, all right? I am...
Good.
Okay.
Would you like a cup of hot tea? A cold glass of water?
There's a thing you could say. How about... Okay. You're offering me something to drink.
You've been through a lot. I just wanted to ensure you're at ease for now.
That's nice. That's sweet. Very sweet. No, I just mean... It's odd for you to be a guest in my house and offer me something.
Are you certain this is your room?
The very floor beneath my feet miraculously and unreliably shifts nightmarishly into a non-eluciding vertigo. What fucking word, my guy? Why can't we? The floor gets shitty. Shit. Why? What is wrong with you? Anyway, wrong with me? I know. Who are you? Every time I see this, I hear Mom. Now that Fluff is mind parasited all of us. No, that's not her, Grin. That was the grandmother. This is the... Oh, gotcha. This is playing on the MILF aesthetic, frankly. Aunties, you get the point. Anyways.
Who am I? I am the obscure, the unutterable. I am the clawing chaos.
Clawing chaos. You also eat just the right amount.
When mankind pushes out into the unknown, I am the unknown that pushes back.
Did you burp or growl? I don't know. I don't care. Go ahead.
But just like my troublesome nieces, you can just call me Auntie Nyan.
No! Oh, jeez. Auntie Nyan. When I say it like that, I get it now. I understand the cadence and all that. Unlike Lynetta and Esther, I can't overcome the unnerving presence overwhelming my senses. I feel violently sick.
Never been visited by someone so high up in rank as me, have you?
Well, isn't it our character just an anomaly? Like, how can he look at, like, Cthulhu and be like, we're chilling? What?
Silly question. There's only one that outranks me, and if you had met her, neither of us would still exist.
Ooh, we are gonna meet peak waifu, I bet. Amongst vesta of terror opens from every corner of my mind. vestige, maybe? I want to run, shrieking and wailing, and alas, I've now nowhere to go.
My, you're still holding on, eh? I expected you to last long enough to chat, but it seems you're nearing your limit.
There's definitely some undertones of like, you know, like them, hey, you about to pop. You can't handle this, older woman, boom. Anyways, sorry.
Let me offer you some words of assurance. I'm the last outer god you'll ever have to see.
Well, I mean, I'm not sure that adds up. What do you mean?
I mean that things are about to return to abnormal.
Rude.
Eldritch horrors will return to being obscure boogeymen that stalk unbeknownst to their prey. The veil shall be lowered again until the gate opens and mankind is eradicated. In other words, you'll never see me or my family ever again.
Our character's like, okay, but, what? Can I have a smooch to go? Something? Come on. Mommy, I'm sorry. But why do you want me to split us up? Why do you want to split us up? Fuck me.
Did you know that even amongst gods there are things that are strictly taboo?
I mean, you have like a tail, my guy. I don't know what we're doing.
You see, whenever mankind starts exploring too far, too quickly, you accelerate the end of all things.
Well, our character has no chill. He's just like, everything dies? Okay, all right. Especially now that we know, as long as we're able to mind parasite one of them, we're good. We're safe.
So we appear to slow things back down. We scare you back to the safety of the familiar.
Neat. That's actually a neat place and thing.
We
Place in the
whisper
world.
evils and destructive mantras to the most dangerous of your kind
Oh.
to ensure progress slows.
Oh, so you make bad people worse. Okay.
Because the longer you stay afraid, the longer you live.
This actually makes this some pretty interesting lore for what elder horrors could kind of have a place in our weird ideal, not ideal, but the idea of existence in general.
To put it simply, once mankind isn't afraid of us anymore, everything will come to an end.
I mean, I think you might just get a lot of fans, honestly.
Humans are doomed to explore, and once mankind makes the last discovery, once mankind reaches the edge of the map...
Oh no, is she like a flat earther? Like whatever that is? Oh no.
You'll fall off.
Yep, there it is. Ooh, yikesy. You know, Auntie got a little locked in the past. Okay.
So if there's one thing that is certain amidst this infinite cosmos, it's that for all of time, our relationship is shepherd and livestock, as we set the pace to the slaughterhouse.
I mean, like when you, like, there's some cows that like look real cute up at you, and you kiss them on the forehead, and then maybe like kill them, which is kind of even more fucked up and dark. But he probably appreciated it.
In that context, outer gods and humans being romantically involved is beyond taboo.
Well,
It's upsetting the natural order and is a conflict of interest, to say the least. Now, all of this I can forgive because my troublesome nieces led you astray.
oh, I hope our character's like, no, like no, I stay. I yield. I don't yield. We're standing our ground.
I know you didn't mean to participate in such a grave taboo, right?
He's like, no, no, I absolutely did. I guess I didn't know.
Good. Then we can work together
Bad.
to ensure
Bad.
it'll never happen again.
No, bad. None of that. You were what? Where's our guy? I get it's terrifying, but where's your perversion? Is it forever? Okay.
You're familiar with these books, yes? I had one made for just this occasion. Do what needs to be done. Perform the banish moo ritual.
I didn't want to. What? What will I do? What will it do? Okay.
Moo is the bookmaker, so it will prevent eldritch gods and humans from dating ever again. No more books can be made, and the entity responsible for bridging the gap between our realms will be destroyed.
What? I'm not fucking up a Lynetta. I'm thinking right there. Is that right? Yeah.
Our relationship will return to strictly business, in a manner of speaking.
Boo. No. I don't want.
Do not force me to remind you the grave seriousness of the situation.
Hey man, at this point, you embrace masochism. Like, it is what it is. If this is how I die, it is what it is. We've died 60 times at this point.
I promise, you've never seen anything like what I can do.
Ooh. He's like, please tell me he turns. Please tell me he's like, okay. Like, wait a minute. Hey, hold up. Wait a minute. All right. Well, fucking Jesus Christ. She's gigantic. Okay. I think we're okay to pause for a hot minute. I think it'll tell us. So basically, there's like a countdown. We'll get killed eventually. But like, we have a minute. What's good? Thoughts. Thoughts. Oh, I wish I read that first or a while ago. Once again, says breast milk. Sorry, breast milk. Sorry, I mean sorry. Oh shit. In another Eldritch horror. Okay, so she is another Eldritch horror that seems to be associated with the pyramids in Egypt. So it makes sense that their waifu is a big ass cat. Yeah, lady. Yeah. Also, I like how Fluff was like, I gotta get the Lady Demetrius thing now. It all adds up. Darling, dearest, and now dog. We were going down, honestly. At least for the brief Googling I just did. Oh, wait, that is is the hurdle of the end of all things in Cthulhu's mythology. Oh! I guess that makes sense for what we're gonna fight against, maybe. I think she's trying to prevent the end of all reality. Whatever. Burn it all to the ground. I love that she's too tall to raise herself on the sea. Yeah, she's like, God damn it. God, Jesus Christ. Get a bigger, like, raised ceiling. What needs to be done? So first of all, what happens when we turn on lights? I'm gonna make her go on fire. Oh, the lights are on. It's just still dark AF. Well, hello. Started to chat a little bit.
Well, what are you waiting for?
I'd say hi.
Perform the ritual.
Started to say what's up. I had a few questions.
What is it?
How come you're so tall? The other gods I've met didn't have so much trouble standing in my bedroom.
I'm not always this tall. Sometimes I'm shorter, sometimes I'm taller. I have over 1,000 forms.
I like this one. This one's fine, actually. Let's see it stay. And this one is a 2-story tall cat girl in high heels.
37 of my forms are.
Okay, consistency. All right, again, hello. Hi. What exactly? I literally am called dog. I didn't know. I just thought that was just Fluff extrapolating on, like, you suck. But yeah. What exactly are you?
Well, when it comes to the unknown, trying to explain something is a good way to ensure you'll never understand it.
Okay. Huh?
Let me make an example. How about love? Why don't you try to explain love to me?
Fair. Well, I guess I like chemicals it's like chemicals in the brain, maybe. Like, is it an instinct? It's passed on by gene, maybe.
Is that what it felt like to date my nieces? To smooch them? Some mere chemicals in your skull?
Hell no!
Do you see now? The more you try to explain love on a technical level, the further you get from what it actually feels like.
That's fair.
And the more you try to understand what I am, the less you'll know.
Well, more? Hey,
You ask far too many questions. Sometimes things are best left unexplained.
Well...
Heed this advice. Sometimes the unknown is best kept at arm's length.
What do you mean?
Do you know where time came from? How it started, or why it only moves forward?
No, I haven't the faintest clue.
But you probably wouldn't have any trouble telling me what time it is, right? Even if you don't know what time actually is or where it came from. That's what I mean. Arms linked. Me and my family.
Okay. What? Stop it. This is what they meant by looking in the eye of the abyss. You kind of, yeah, fuck that. I can't be bothered. I feel like that'd be the best cop. Maybe that's why our character's like unfazable. It's because he's kind of an idiot, but he's also like, you know what? Not worth it. Not worth it. I'm gonna just do. Hey, smooches. That's all it's my North Star. Everything else is irrelevant to me. All right, boys. Let's get into it. This is probably gonna have some trial and error. I am so sorry. She forced me to make this book. She said she'd spare me if I let you banish me instead. Oh, did Lynetta make this fucking... God damn it. I'm so sorry. She forced me to make this book. She said she'd spare me if I let you banish me instead. Okay, to destroy me, draw the symbol, speak the thing. Goodbye. I hope that love will be your black fire in total darkness. Black fire in total darkness. Oh, fucking creepy. Creepy as hell. Also, what's everything look like? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, shit. Oh, fuck me. Look at this. We might try to go against from the cuff, which I'm sure is going to be a battle. I'm sure it's going to be an actual back and forth. I think this is hard mode. Start with hard mode, unlucky. Okay. You don't think I was gonna turn my back on you? That's our girl, Netta. Let's go. We can beat her together. There's still hope for love. Let's go. Draw the symbol instead. The triangle. Gotcha. Wearing your ritual amulet chant. Ritual amulet, mine. The T, right? Is that it? Nope, it's triangle. There it is. Wearing your ritual amulet, chant this. All right, boys. Before we get into it, I gotta go pee. Just to hang out. Once again, says no, Grin. MMMUU made the book. Who's that? Who's MMMUU? What's that? Tell me when I come back. I gotta use the washroom. Yeah. Alright, I'm back. Okay. Sorry, I'm drinking all that iced coffee, man. It goes right through me. Get ready for, like a good, I want to say like 20-minute pure stress. Really? Oh, okay. Let's do my best. Let's try my best. Shit, spit one down the wrong pipe. Okay, here we go. Looking for this dog? What happened to my thing? Did I not put it on? Looking for this dog?
You may be capable of pulling a fast one on my nieces, but nothing escapes my gaze.
Well,
I think you'll find it quite impossible to cast that counter-evil without this amulet. Now, my stray sheep, it's time I shepherd you back in line. But first...
Okay. Ooh, that's glitchy. Okay. Ooh, it's stressing me the fuck out. Wear the ritual amulet. I don't have it. Okay. Counter that. Nope, fuck, didn't mean it. If the hole appears in your hand, you're being cursed by prophecy. Look at this. The hole will manipulate you or more. Wear the mask and mask and in your front of your mirror. Stand in front of my mirror. Now we're going. Here. Don't I need to? I guess I'm in the mirror. I think I need to chant this. Chant until the hole are filled. Okay.
Take my deal, dog. Do you believe your mind is still on your side? Do you still trust it? We'll see who it sides with soon.
Okay.
What's that outside your window?
I imagine that. I bet we go outside and we're gonna see it. We're gonna be noping it. Oh no, I don't like that. Okay. Nope. Okay. Suddenly a plunge of insect appears in the meaning is likely she is attacking with the swarm. Immediately light red fire candles. Nope. Red fire. Wow, fuck. Oh great. What in the fucking show? Great, it's that kind of thing. Grab your ritual knife. A bite will be cause paralysis and agonizing death. Shortly after the ritual knife for no defense. Okay. Now read this. Now do I go and I open it? I don't know if I'm understanding this. Nope, wrong thing. We are experiencing technical difficulties. Something terrible has happened. Nope, that's fair, apparently. Nope, it's not. Shit. Turn that off. Turn it off. Okay. I think we did that right. I don't know.
There is no escape.
That's right. Okay. If the light is out, it won't turn on. You are cursed by the terror horror. There is no such thing in an innocent sand in the shadow space. You must complete this ritual before the darkness and the taste demon. Ensure this symbol is there. Which one was that again? It's got a fucking swiggle in it. There we go. And go.
Don't lose your concentration now.
Just gonna keep saying it.
Was that too easy for you?
Woo.
We've only begun to lift the veil.
Was I doing that right? I don't know if I did that one thing right. Grin, you got to do the correct ritual for the correct situation. Okay. Did I do the first one right? The one with the door? Or that was, oh, I died. That's what the health, okay, so that one, I should have read it more. I guess so it's more important to understand, like go slower, die a bunch, understand what's happening, and then go based on that. Okay, that makes more sense. Also, you say, yeah, Moo is like the matchmaker who makes the books and sets you up with the two. Oh, okay, but she says, okay, she's just like trying to make me get a girlfriend, I guess, gotcha. Okay.
Let's see how you handle the next one, dog.
Got it. Okay. I assume it's this thing. If you feel burning sensation in your blood and your flesh begins to melt, you are cursed by this caused harm. Put the mask on and quickly as possible and present your form. With this mask on, you wash your face and you will not like see if you do you hear the mask. Okay. We have the mask. I mean that. Okay. I think I fucked up. Was it slow or was it a speed thing? I don't know which one I'm on, I guess. I guess I need to pay attention to what's around me? Okay, we gotta check various things. Okay, Shadow Man. Nope, I died. I died. This is gonna be tough. This is gonna be real tough. Woof. Okay, I think I just want to pause and just read as much as I possibly can because I need to understand what the signals are to like that we're gonna die. We're dead, you know? Yeah. So, yes. So can I read this? What the fuck? Oh, we need to make sure we're in total darkness. There we go. No, wait, what? Why is this fighting me? There we go. Okay. Let's pause. Wait. Okay, good. we're gonna pause. We're gonna make sure we get this shit down bad or down down properly. Okay. Whew. Okay. You didn't think, yeah, it was gonna turn on it. Yeah. So I don't think, is that one have a Q? You can beat her with the love, the symbol. Yeah, we need to put a next. Gotcha. Okay. So, counter that. Okay. So when you get holes on your fingies, I need to put on the mask, go into the mirror, and then just keep chanting. Got it. So holes on fingers. That's our signal one. Mask. Right? Is it mask? No, is it mask or medallion? It's mask. Okay, it's mask. Mask. Bathroom. Gotcha. Okay. A sudden plague of insects appearing means it's likely she is attacking you with a swarm. Okay, so when we look, we need to check our outside this bit. Check outside for swarm. If there is a swarm, we need to grab a ritual knife. A single bite will cause paralysis and painful, agonizing death shortly after. Okay? The ritual knife is not for self-defense. Oh, I need to chant. Oh, okay, so I kept messing up by thinking I need to go somewhere. No. Okay, as soon as we see a swarm outside, we're just going to get a ritual knife, start singing. Why do I just have all of this shit on me? Like, what? Why? If I have it on me, do I die? I don't know. Okay, is there a lot? Oh my god, so much. Oh, shit. All right, well, this is hope for the best. Memory, hold me tight. Okay, if the lights go out and won't turn on, you are cursed by this the Tenbrosity horror? Okay, so if the lights go out and won't turn back on, I'm cursed. Okay, so when lights are off, I can't turn them back on, I go to this one, the light hands. There is no such thing as an innocent sound or shape in the shadow. You must complete this ritual before the darkness takes domain. Ensure this symbol is nearby. Chant. Okay, so these symbols are gonna kick my ass. Okay, so when there's a shadow man, right? No, it's just light turn off. If the lights turn out and won't turn back on, all right. Oh shit. Okay. If the lights are turned off and won't turn back on, I guess it's not shadow man. But maybe that's also an indicator of, like, it says there's no such thing as shadows or innocence in the night or whatever, or shadow. So, anyways, okay. So we just turn this thing on, boom. If we see a shadow or the lights can't be turned back on, that's okay. If you feel a burning sensation in your blood and your flesh begins to melt, you are cursed by the caustic humor horror. Okay, put a mask on and a robe. Why don't you just keep everything on? As soon and as quickly as possible to preserve your form. With the mask on, wash your face. You will not like what you see if you do not wear the mask. Oh, I'm tempted now. Wash until the burning subsides or abides. Oh, okay, so this is different. I need to wash my face. No chanting. This is the one thing that's different. I need to go there, wash my face. I need to have robe and mask, though. I don't know why I would just keep all of it on all the time. But, okay. I haven't yet to see one that says, stop it, wear this only. If you hear something strange that is getting louder with time, it is not just your imagination. It can kill you. Oh, is that when we heard our, like, waifus yelling at us? Maybe that's what we... Okay, so this is what we fucked up here. This is what we fucked up the first time. Okay, loud person screaming at us. It can kill you. Go outside. Oh, it can kill you. Go outside. Okay. If you can see the source of the strange noise, cast this counter evil. All right. What does that mean? If you can see the source of the strange noise, cast this counter evil. So I guess if we go outside and we see a shadow, we just cast the counter evil and then we go outside? I don't know. Or maybe we go outside, we see a shadow, and then we go fucking let it rip. Okay. Hear noise, go outside, recite spell. Jesus Christ. So much more still. Never trust any written words besides mine. If writing has begun to appear anywhere on... Oh, that's what it had. We seen on the roof it said, don't go, or go outside or something. So, oh, fuck, dude. Is it like one of those things where you need to cleanse the thing, then go outside? My God. Anywhere in your house written on all the walls, it's after you. Ensure that there is no writing on your body. Check your mirror often. Wash any writing off your face. You wore it without realizing it. Do not touch your what? Chalkboard? You wore it without realizing it. Do not check your chalkboard. Okay. So whenever there's words, we go to the bathroom, we rinse off ourselves. I guess that gets rid of the words on us. If you're writing, it has been... Okay, so now I guess as soon as we see the words, we go wash ourselves. I guess that's what happens. Okay. There's so much more. It ends. Oh, if you hear a suspicious voice calling out to you, check your window. If you see... Oh, man, Lonesome, you warned me. What's good, mate? Good to everybody. If you hear a suspicious voice calling to you, check your window. What's the other one, then? This. If you hear something strange that is getting louder... Oh, I see. So this is just an audible noise. It's like steps, maybe. Go outside. Okay. Okay, so when I hear something loud, I go outside. Okay. And when I hear our what do you call it, waifus talking to us, we go to the window. Is that right? What's this? You hear suspicious calling you, go out and check the window. If you see something outside, do not go outside no matter what you hear. Do not open your door for it. Okay. Well, fuck, this is complicated. What if we get the one that we're here like stops, and then we go check out our window. So if you hear a suspicious voice, aka or whatever, we're going to go to the window, and if we see a window, we can't go outside at all. God damn it. God damn it. Don't open your door for... Okay. Oh, but I can't chant. Okay, so maybe that's what I do. So maybe I'll get rid of it, and then we can go outside. Okay, so fuck, it's going to layer, I bet. It's going to layer badly. Oh, if you hear scratching glass, check your reflection. If you see something strange, run away from the mirror immediately. Do not make eye contact or touch the mirror in any way. Okay, so whenever we go check the mirror, we gotta keep our cursor off. Great. So much here, man. Do not make eye contact, or this might be a couple streams, boys, to be honest. Or it might be a stream where I'm like, this is totally me playing it live, and then me just showing you guys a video recording I made. Do not make eye contact or touch the mirror in any way. Retreat into your bedroom and turn off all of the lights. Reflections can't exist where there is no light. If it gets in your room, there is nothing you can do. Chant. Okay, so we're gonna go to our mirror. What is the thing that if you hear scratching glass? If you hear scratching glass, we're gonna quickly go into the bathroom, get ready to get the fuck out, and then go to the living room and then just recant this. That's it. And we just keep fucking turn off all the lights and then recant. Okay. Okay, so scratching, come back, turn off all... I want to just keep all the lights off anyway. I can't even have this to see the... How does that make sense? I guess it says... Wait, what? Can I not see this if I... Yeah, because if I turn off all the lights, I can't see this stuff. So how can I recant this? Or, yeah, maybe the candles don't count? Here's hoping. Counter the silence. Oh, my God. If you are unable to speak or perform incantations, you have been silenced. Do not try to scream. Grab the ritual knife and go to the bathroom with the mirror. Use the mirror to cut out foreign objects out of your mouth. We got fucking tongue things. Okay. Again, I don't know why we would ever drop any of our items. So it's just like react. Go, slice mouth open, and we're killing it. I guess that's it, though. But I think this is more of a silence thing. So much. I lost half the things we already read. If you start to turn invisible while you move, you are being spirited away. If you start to turn invisible, so my hand gets transparent, and while you move, you are being spirited away. They are looking for you. They want to take you away. Don't bother hiding. Pretend to be alive by standing in the room as well lit as possible, and remain perfectly still. Hold your breath. Do not move as much as a finger while they pass by. Fuck. Okay, so if I start to turn invisible while you move, go to the room, turn on the lights, and don't move. I don't know how to hold my breath, so I assume just don't move. Got it. Okay, and what's the thing that was the cue? If I start to get transparent. If I turn invisible, yeah. Okay, gotcha. Routinely check your door. Doors are still closed. If they are ajar, what? If they are ajar, close. If they are open, I guess. Then close them. You only have moments to do so. If he enters your home, he won't leave without taking something with him. However, if you wear a mask and have a life form on your person, he might spare you and leave with only the life force. If you wake up unarmed, he has taken your deal. This will only protect you once. Oh, so this is a big pooba. We gotta remember this one. So, routinely check my doors and close them. If they are ajar / open, I guess I should keep making sure my doors are closed. Always. Fucking shit. And I have to have a life force, so I have to have my turtle. Oh, my baby turtle. Oh my god. And that's it. This is the last one. Holy shit. I don't know. There's so many. Holy fuck, there's so many. I get it. You're going to be able to, one by one, be like, okay, what did I die to? This? Got it. And then you'll really, like, memorize it forward. But shit. There's no telling what will happen if she uses this hex against you. If her true form reveals itself outside your home, there is nothing we can do to stop her. I'm sorry. We gave it our best shot. I hope the end comes swift. Final fear. Okay. So I guess if her form is outside, we're just boned. There is nothing we can do to stop her. How do I stop that from happening? There's no thing telling what happen if she uses her hex against you. Fucking motherfucker, guys. So much. I'm freaking out with just the burden of and yeah. Whew. Let's try it. Okay. So first of all, let's just grab everything we can have, period. Because shit.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Sorry, I didn't mean to click that. I meant to get my little guy. I meant to get him. I don't think there's a reason to not wear all the things. But let's run it. Okay, here we go. Oh, we need to make sure the T's on thing. There we go. I'm freaking out. I'm getting third-party anxiety just for my future self, which is insane, but it's true. The Beastie says it's gonna be easy. Yeah, man. Also, you see big white food, Lady Demetress energy, Beastie. Some of the rituals won't work if you have some of those items. Really? What the fuck? What the hell? Yeah, she breaks our amulet. Okay, we got the things. What am I looking for? Oh, flesh becomes yucky. We have the mask on, we go to the mirror. We recount the thing.
Don't lose your concentration now. Do you believe?
Yep.
What's that outside your window?
What is happening? Is this... Okay, we have something outside of our window. I forget what that one was. Which one was it outside of our window? What the fuck? Esther knocking. What is this again? If you hear a suspicious voice calling out to you, do I have to check this? What do I do with the thing? What do I do with the words on the walls? Which one was the words on the walls again? Wait, is this it?
on in there.
Is this it? If you hear something, the reflection, no. If you hear scratching, no. If you hear somebody calling you, that actually was relevant. Do not open your door, chat this.
Don't lose your concentration now. Very clever.
Okay.
But I'll have you know I've met many clever humans.
I see writing on walls.
With me in the end.
Is this it? If you hear unspoken performance increase in silence. No, I think that's right. What the fuck? Where's the words on the walls again? This is it. Near trust words on ensure there is nothing written on them. Your body. I don't think there's. You wrote it. I guess we gotta go check on my fucking appearance. No, I don't think there's anything in my. What the fuck? You are a scum. We have nothing in our wall thing. Die. How do I? What? I see shit on my walls. I never trust the written. If you writ has opened appear anywhere in your home, writing on the wall is after you. Ensure that there is nothing writing on your body. Check your mirrors often. Wash it. Oh, I see. So now we can do it. Okay. I think that's right. I don't have anything on me? I do. That's the problem.
Was that too easy for you? We've only begun to lift the veil.
Anyways.
Let's see how you handle the next one.
Okay.
I've walked the earth while man was still
What this?
walking
Oh,
in
my
his
hand's
cradle.
gone. I'm invisible.
I know not only what scares
Oh,
you,
fuck me.
but what terrified every single one of your ancestors.
Can I speak? Oh, what the heck's transparency? Back. This is it. If you're invisible, don't bother hiding. Got it. I got it. Is that right? I think I'm not supposed to move.
Here's an eye-opener for you.
Is that the guy who steals my soul? Is that the wrong response? Shoo, shoo, shoo. Get. Go, go, go. Move. Am I fucking up? Has he left?
I
Woo.
expected those to be a challenge.
Fuck. Okay, shit. And God, we found it. They give you enough time to be like, but again, I think it's like less about like, don't over panic and be like, wait, what is it? What do we do with it? Okay, boom. Whew.
These next horrors won't be so easy to
no.
dispel.
Great.
Your voice won't be heard again.
Oh, my voice won't be heard again. First of all, this. Fucking the goddamn light. Voice won't be heard again. I got yucky mouth. Yucky mouth stuff. That's it. If you are unable to perform this interaction, do not try to scream, grab a ritual knife. Oh, is this the thing? I don't think that's right. No, we would see something worse.
Scream, cry, beg.
What is it again? Grab the ritual knife. Go to the bedroom, use the... I think I can't because I have this thing on my face. Did I do it? I don't know. What the fuck? If you are unable to perform the incantation, you have been silenced. Do not scream. Grab a ritual knife and go to the bathroom with the mirror. Use the mirror to cut the object. Oh! Oh! Shit! Shit, shit, shit! Okay. Okay, I'm not silenced. What's happening? The doors are fine. Oh, what did I die to? I cut the shit out of my mouth. Perform the correct ritual. What is it? I can speak again. Anger intensifies. Oh, I guess I hear a loud noise getting louder. Oh. Oh no, I can't. That's not the beast that we're freaking out about. Which checks out. That checks out why we had shit in our mouth. We couldn't speak. It wants us to shed it and go outside. It's too much. It's so much. There's no save my life. There's no save. Starting to have trouble? Are these horrors becoming too challenging for you to withstand? Yes.
Oh, you can't begin to imagine the horrors I can show you.
Yeah.
And soon, you won't have to imagine.
Great. Back inside we go. Oh, I see little creepy hands. Oh, is that me? What happens if I see Shadow? What happens if I see Shadow?
There is no escape.
What happens if I see Shadow? What happens if I see Shadow? Do I go into my room? I don't remember if I see Shadow. You start seeing invisible. No, it's not right. What do I do with that? Oh, I can't turn on my lights. I can't turn on my lights. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. Shit. Is it? That. Oh.
Don't lose your concentration now. Haven't surrendered yet, dog?
Oh.
I'm impressed.
Thanks. I have anxiety so bad. So much anxiety. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. It makes me feel horrible. Okay. She's impressed.
You've got backbone for a human of your age.
Thanks, you sweat a little bit sweat.
But I doubt your will to survive will last much longer.
I don't know how long I can put up with this. My body's filled with bad toxin shit. No good. Okay. We're listening. Suffering is born. Suffering is born. Don't? What's that? What is that thing again? What's that? What was that? Oh, he took my, okay, so that thing, I guess I didn't check my doors, cause yeah, he took my little turtle, unfortunately. Okay, well at least we knew he could do that. Now we don't have a turtle though, so I don't know. I think there's gonna be a last leg that's gonna be completely unhinged. Sounds like scratching glass. Okay, scratching glass. Oh, scratching glass. Let me look before we go and do this. Where is it? There it is. Scratch glass. Run away to the mirror. Do not make eye contact. Repeat the beneath bedroom. Turn off all the lights. Okay. Okay.
Come to act. You've survived all that. Just one human.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I know what they're doing. They're like, when this happens, they're being really gentle right now. They're like, when this happens, you do this. When that happens, you do this. I guess we didn't really need to like take too much time, you know? But granted, I don't know if this resets. Like, I don't know if this is, we're making job points. I don't know if it's just like, no, you gotta run it, the whole thing. But, yeah. Whew.
In such a short time, becoming... I can't believe it. You're no average human.
Thank you. Doing my best, shit my pants the whole time, but yes.
But you still can't escape me.
I mean... She must be running out of tricks by now.
The ultimate wrath of the clawing chaos is upon you.
Okay. Cute. Anyways.
Hold fast and prepare yourself, dog.
Alright, rude. I've lasted this long. I'm not stopping now. Can this please be saved like a checkpoint? Because golly. Yeah, because I told you it was yeah, dude. Fuck. I did not realize to this extent. Because it's like when I kept flipping pages, I was like, oh my god, this is so much to memorize. Like, we went from nothing, like the absolute bare bones, hard to fuck up, to like, you have to memorize all this shit in sequence. Whew. I'm not afraid.
Then you lack imagination.
Rude. Alright, you hear scratching glass nearby. Is that the same thing? Scratching glass? Okay, yeah, scratching glass. We're gonna do this. Same thing we just experienced. Okay, we can't. I think we're silenced. No, we see shadows. We probably can't turn on the lights.
There is no escape.
That's already on there. We're good to go.
Your voice won't be heard
Okay.
again.
What is that? What? Something of... What? What was that? Okay, there's sounds growing in this.
Scream, cry, beg.
Yeah. Fuck! God damn it! Ritual knife. This. Nope.
Still alive, dog.
Yep. Oh, my hand's gone. Can't see shit. Where's my fucking hand? She hasn't done the locust in a while. I can't see my fucking hand.
Here's an eye-opener for you.
If you were turning invisible, don't bother hiding. Sorry. Real sorry. Had turned lights. Had turned lights. Could have been real bad. Real fast. Good thing there's some wiggle room, so you're like, fuck, shit. I'm not touching my mouse.
What's that outside your window?
Words on walls. Shit. What? Oh, fuck. What? Why can't I? Oh, fucking damn it. Words on walls. I don't know if that's right, if we should be doing words on walls yet. What's the fucking knocking? What's the knocking again? I want to do the words on walls. Writing on the walls, repeat anything word. We have to do that. Wrote on your don't touch your keyboard. Ensure that. Okay, let's go here.
What's going on in there?
Let's go this. We're fine. Too fast. Fuck. I guess I'm fucked up. Why? Why is this fucking up? Did I mess up? Ensure that the walls, ensure your body is checked right without realizing it. I guess we need to go there. Oh, 3 times. Got it. That's what it was. I heard voices. You hear something strange. Yeah, that's what we gotta do. Hear something strange. It will kill you. Go. No, that's not it. If you hear some suspicious voices, if you do something to upset them, do not go outside no matter what you hear. Do not open the door. Okay. Okay. My doors are closed. Flesh becomes oh, hey. We wear the mask multiple times until your holes are gone. It looks like this. Until you're that. I have the mask on. I do. Oh.
You're still standing? How?
You see me? Oh god, there's so much to do. Am I doing the right thing? Oh god. Are you still standing? I hate the thing in the background, this faucet.
In fact, the longer this has been going on, you've seemed more and more resolved.
Yes, much as.
It's not possible. There's no emotion stronger than fear, and no fear more powerful than fear of the unknown.
The desire for what we do know. Much as. That's not true. Humans don't fear the unknown. Never have. If you think we do, you haven't been paying attention. Even sailors, the most superstitious humans to ever walk the earth, set sail, I don't know if that's true, set sail to the edge of the world they were sure was flat and inhabitable by the sea monsters. We've been we've been invaders, explorers, astronauts. Hell, we take holidays to place we've never been to have fun.
You're not even stuttering anymore. Why aren't you cowering before me?
Feeling myself right now on that king shit. Because you're wrong, Nyan, whatever. There's one emotion stronger than fear. There's one feeling that every living thing knows, and it's way stronger than fear.
It can't be. It's love.
No, the desire for smooches. No, fool, it's love. Don't get it twisted. Goddamn this bullshittery. I know it's Pride Week, but stop. Okay.
What?
It is a hundo pila. You haven't seen the internet yet. You are Lady Demetressified, okay? You think the male praying mantis knows fear while he's getting some? Hell no, he knows his head's gonna get fucking sliced off. Of course he does. Call her Meow Meow? Maybe.
Ridiculous. You're saying pure lust is keeping you from being scared of me?
Hell yeah. Ha. Ever heard of a suspense bridge of the more terrified I am, the harder I become. Oh. They say when two people face danger together, they fall in love.
Not when one of them is the danger.
Well, you know, there's a lot of people who like some fucking serial killers and shit, so, you know.
Don't you understand the cruel indifference of the infinite cosmos?
I like how she's just kind of like fucking crouching in our tiny bathroom.
Your world, your reality, everything you know and love, it's all meaningless and could vanish in an instant.
All right.
Even as we speak, your sun spins around the precipice of terminal oblivion.
I mean, we've died 3 times, son. This is we've been here, done that. Idiot. The only thing that the sun spins around is the earth, and every human on individualism, my boy. Individualism. Is this an ending? And that's not all. There's more you don't realize. You really think I'm meaningless. What? You really think meaninglessness because... What the fuck? You really think I'm meaningless because I'm human, right? You think I'm the lowest of the low. An insignificant speck, not worthy of any attention. And yet, here I am, in your dreams. Let's go. Rah! Nailed it. On that king shit, if you know what I mean. I've got the right, don't I? I've got that right, don't I? Auntie Meow Meow, if I'm here with you, it's because you're dreaming about me. I mean, I'm in your head just as much as you're in mine. I think the truth is, you're terrified of me. You're terrified of the speed in which I'm meeting the unknown and planting a big wet one on it. I'm terrifying enough to have invaded your dreams after all, right? You've come face to face with the greatest threat, your power, to your power. And nothing you can do, nothing you can throw at me can stop me. A little rapey, but okay. And after this, after meeting Lynetta, serving Esther's whims, and being subject to the worst you have to offer, I gotta say, it was pretty fun. Now tell me, does this sound like it's a nightmare, or does this sound like my nightmare, or is this yours? It's my win, Auntie Meow Meow.
It can't be. You think you can turn the tables on me?
I already have. You're the second most powerful god, and you fear me. It's only a matter of time before I date every single god you know. I'm going to leap into the great unknown cosmos and smooch that too. Starting with you. Pucker up, Auntie Meow Meow. You've earned it. Also, trying to kill us constantly. I hate that we still hear the sink. Also, God, Jesus Christ.
He escaped from me.
Boom!
A human, too lustful to fear anything.
Yeah.
Could such a thing even exist?
Clearly.
What horror. As soon as any of us dreams again.
I'ma be there, waiting to get after it again.
He undoubtedly will return to haunt our hearts once more.
That's hilarious, because it plays into the same loop as everything. Like the fact that we've planted a mental seed that's so scarring that we're always gonna be there. We're not really, we're getting murdered, so it's not too manipulative weirdness, But yeah.
Oh, I'm never getting a good night's sleep with him on the loose.
That's why. Just accept the smooches. Frankly, we don't want more than that, which is kind of weird. Honestly, leaves something to be desired. But anyway. Auntie Nyan. He's like, I'm coming back. The minute you go under, guess who's back? It's your boy. Dog or whatever. Oh, that was such a fun ending. That's such a good way to end it, because there's such a belated question within this game, which is like, what the hell is our problem? What's the subheader? As much as this is fun, it's just kind of like weird. But the subplot is this guy who's like overwhelming desire for a kiss or just attention from these weird entities. So what is this? Just dedicated to my brilliant wife. You make me a real sucker for love. Oh, that's so sweet. That's awesome. So I guess this person made this game for his wife. Does that make sense? Also, yeah, that was the ending where we married Esther. We still didn't do all the endings for what's her name. I think we have to go through with the thing, but that was actually not an unrealistic amount of challenge. It is a little bit, but I was expecting it to not walk you through all of the encounters. So that you really just need to remember 3 protocols. You're fine. It's not that bad. I was expecting it to like go on for a lot longer. Like I thought we were reaching phase 2, and I thought we had one more phase, which I was like, oh no, we're going there with 2 hearts, but no, we got it done. Turns out D is the Eldritch God of like, yeah, well he's the Eldritch God of like, you're lost, I guess that makes sense, yeah. But I was about to say, to me he seems more like, how do I put it? Like I like the way that it ended with him basically being like, wait a minute, hey, hold up, wait a minute. This something right here, and then he finally connects the dots, and he's like, "Hey, guess what? Boom, boom, boom," and just nails all of it. He's like, "Guess what? I am your nightmare," which is actually not a nightmare. It's actually pretty wholesome. Granted, we always get murderized, you know, we always get our face melted off, but I'm kind of upset. Is it because I didn't end this with 3 hearts that we didn't get the smooch? Is that right, Lone Syndicate? Because I feel like because we didn't get the 3 stars, we did not get the smooch, which is shitty. The lower slowly build. I know. Very cute. Very cute. I don't know if we didn't get the big Pooba smooch. Also, I think we're done. I think it's just falling forever now. No, maybe it's gonna reach the bottom. Yeah, I feel like I'm waiting on Lone City to tell me if I done fucked up. I can see. No, maybe that's it. Maybe we have to leave. Maybe we should leave. Low checkpoint. Let's see. So we have the rebellious. Oh, yeah, see? Oh, that sucks. I don't like that. So we can't see our progress. It's just do or don't. No, you got to do the other ending for this. Oh, weird. So rebellion doesn't get us a smooch, but it gets us, like, immortality, essentially. And we can forever smooch our other people, I'd assume. Interesting. We still got time, boys. We're still going to do the other one. Is the other one more difficult, Lone City, or is it the same shit? Just like 1-to-1. You're just like wifing up this this big ass cat person. B says wholesome dream. Yeah, we must get the smooches. Let's get it. Boom, ladies and gentlemen. I've been sucking down. Also, Lone Syndicate. When I come back, please, can you reply? Is it just as hard as what we just did? Like, as if it's a whole new protocol to survive. Oh, pain. Also, man, I wish more games had this level of like, fuck it, let's try something different, but also let's aim for success. Because they have a lot of cornerstones of wholesome fun, but also it not be like it's weird. It's weird as shit. Like there's another game like I've heard about a while ago, which goes too much into like the goofy fun meme nonsense kind of thing, but it's like you can date a pigeon or something, and it's just like, this is too much. this is where I have nothing to imprint on. I have nothing to get behind besides bird weird nonsense, you know? Whereas this, there's a lot to get behind. Anyway, sorry. Lone says the other ending isn't even close to what you just experienced. That is very easy. Oh, okay. Whew. Thank God. Yeah, I would have thought. I thought that what we did was the harder one. It's like secret. So I think now it's just like business as usual, the normal run, which makes more sense given Like there's going to be an easier run, and then it's just going to we just did the harder equivalent, I think. But yeah, now I think we just run the question or the thing sequence. Okay, destroy that person. We need to do this. There it is, and then just speak the thing. Just too fast. Not enough patience. So, you are as wise as you are lecherous. What does this mean? What does this mean, guys? I've seen this mentioned in things. I don't know what it means. I don't know. Perverted, I think, is not quite it. Maybe like desperate. I don't know. Eager, overly eager, maybe.
I
that is good.
expected you to be an insolent, uncompromising philanderer. You can imagine my disappointment to have found you actually quite agreeable.
I already beat you. Trash. Okay.
Then all is settled. The bridge between our realms is severed for good.
You wanna hang out? You wanna vibe with me a little bit? Okay. Can I just go home now?
This may look like your room, but I promise that you've traveled a long way from home.
Like, cool. Can you just can I just have an internet connection? Like, honestly, we're already kind of living like a hermit.
Far enough so that you will find it quite impossible to return.
All right, well, rude. Wait, hold on. I did the spell. I'm no danger to you anymore.
I know that very well. You've just seen the precipice of the abyss and flinched. There's nothing left of you to be concerned with.
So what the fuck is left for me?
However, that banishment ritual made it so neither you nor I can travel to the realm of man ever again.
What does that mean? You're still with me? Because honestly, that's not that bad.
Just a precaution. Call me thorough.
You okay?
You will stay here where I can keep my eye on you, where any romantic escapades of yours will not endanger us all.
Ryan. Got it. But I...
Rarely do I bother myself with the affairs of humans, but it was a smooch, wasn't it? The treasure for which you traded your life how many times?
She says, fax, some internet, and cat my...
Curious.
Oh.
Then allow me.
Ooh! Oh, it's the same thing? We gotta run? Oh, it is like
Is
that.
this sufficient? That's all you need to smooch me, right? 3 hearts and a big glowing button.
I feel like it was not worth it. Oh, sorry, also. We just have this. And nothing else. No work, no effort. I don't trust.
I am well versed in human courtship, but am curious as to what made my nieces bicker over you so incessantly. Now that you don't pose a threat. Now then, come to me, human. If you don't mind smooching an old cat like me.
I just feel like it's not. We didn't really we didn't prove ourselves. Kind of just like a sad, yeah. That's it. That we just. Also, why is she lifting up her jib? Okay. Anyway, what are we kissing? Frankly. Anyways, this. Hey. Goddamn. Gigantism. Honestly, could have been worse. Honestly. Together forever. Honestly, I think she's just jealous. I'm just a jealous old MILF lady, you know? Past her years, doesn't get it anymore. Tired of hearing these fucking bitches talk about XYZ love. She's like, you know what? My turn. And then it's a porno at this point. Anyways, let's move on. All right, I think we did it. That was it. Popping off. I don't know. Is that it? Lone Syndicate will know. I think we got all 2 endings. One of them was significant. The other one was as non-significant as ever, which a part of me doesn't like as much. I get like that this one, no, not together. All I have to do is That one to me, I just wish, like, I think they do such a good job. And if there's, I think there is going to be a sequel because this is absurdly popular, and I think they are working on it. There's like dev updates, I think. This one was fun, but I feel like the reason why, like, unequivocally, Lynetta is best girl outside of like whatever you aesthetically enjoy with the like corruption, essentially. Like, hey, I like this, but what if this was a little weird? Would you still like it? And you're like, I guess. It's still working down there. I don't know what's happened, but yeah, I guess. Outside of all that, the personality-wise for Lynetta is like out of the park. Not here though. This, I felt like Lynetta was kind of a manipulative, like, doucher. And then finally in this one, we really get to see Lynetta be like fucking king, or queen, I should say. Fucking super supportive, all in. I don't understand the ending where we basically don't get a good ending because we just decided, fuck it, let's just have nightmares. And that was it. Or why couldn't we have a nice life and also eternity of happiness, whatever it could be. Because of lust, probably, because our character is not just a pure love schmuck nonsense person. He's, yeah, perverted. Anyways, but, what do you call it? I think Lynetta, unequivocally best girl. What do you guys think? Out of all the waifus that we just spent some time hanging out with, who is what you would determine to be best girl? I feel like it ain't a competition, but I could be biased. I feel like it's Lynetta. I thought Esther was dope until we got like more of Lynetta, which to me, honestly, I don't actually dislike this formula. Like, to me, it's kind of like dating sim stuff, which is dating sims like, except instead of this being like three little bits of dialogue, it's like 50 or like 1,000, and then we're gonna make one choice that deviates the plot, kind of. And it's usually like a bad ending, a good ending, a slightly corrupted ending, a kind of good but kind of fucked up ending because your choices have slight consequences, but not really. And then it ends. I actually don't mind the linear nature of it. I actually just, to me, thought, like, this game has such a weird, like, shift to it that I think if they just kept going with, like, Lynetta, like, if they add, like, a date 2 or date 3, whatever it could be, I would like to see them just continue on with one of these characters and then add like maybe 2 other ones, but then continue on to the other ones. Because I felt like to me, I wasn't really feeling Lynetta until we got to date 2, in which we got to see like a different perspective on her, which was just much more of like the wholesome as fuck girlfriend vibe, which was, to me at least, way more cute than, you know, the whole weird masochism servant nonsense or the like woof, just woof. Hey, cat mommy for a I'm pretty much being a super is that what it is? Oh, is that what it is? Lecherous, adjective, having or showing excessive or offensive sexual desire. Okay, that makes more sense. Yes, super that. Yeah. But to me, I don't know, because in like certain examples that I've seen, it wasn't necessarily that the person is like, how do I put it? Like going over, like kissing everybody, you know, like going over and making out with person, but like with the one person that they are going hard in the paint with, they're like all in, excessive, you know, too into it, like starved. Anyway, I can't, forever the greatest of all treasures. Let's see, it's how many times? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, let's just say 100 times. Little bells. What you mean, little bells? She has a ribbon and little bell on her tail. Yeah. Also, fourth wall break. Yeah. Well, the thing it's, what do you mean the fourth wall? Oh yeah. The fourth wall break is also interesting because this is like all a dreamscape and like we've lived this life 1,000 times, which is a really cool background for like the dating sim archetype, so that it actually like keeps track of you doing a certain ending. And that they're like, they know, at least Lynetta is big brain enough to know that like, I've seen you've done this to me before, like you've tried to break up before, I ripped out that page, you rat. Like, oh shit. It makes things a little confusing because you're like, wait, why are you so happy with me if you know I did some horrible, okay, let me just start from fresh, I don't know. Weird, a little bit plot armory, but okay. We didn't earn the smooch. I know, Beastie, that's what I'm saying. It was kind of like, well, again, very much seemed like just like wanted some attention, you know. Old woman just hanging out, ovaries shriveling up. She's like, nah, not happening, not today. Or it's like that, what do you call it, like in her 40s resurgence, or in this case, in her 400,000 millions years resurgence of Hadra. Anyways, Lone Secret says, yep, that's it. BC says, MILFs need love too. Well, hopefully they're being taken care of by the companion. BC says, Lynetta is easily best girl. No contest. No contest, Beastie. None. Not one. Aesthetically, I like, Lady Demetress 2.0, essentially. Meow meow. But soul-wise, if I had to hang out with someone, it's Lynetta. My favorite is Meow Meow, and Lynetta was the I agree. I mean, you can only throw down so many times. Frankly, Harada means your face gets melted off, and I can only imagine what happens if PP goes and other Elder God, probably melted off too. So, you just kind of got to be like, hey, we can just vibe together. We can just hang out. And I think Lynetta, best hang. But honestly, seems like it could have had more to it, especially the secret online. Yeah, I thought there would be more. I thought there was another phase after that. I'm kind of happy that it wasn't, because I was like, okay, this is like, it's a good bit of stress, because you're like, and I think there's probably more time than I was perceiving there to be. But yes. Also, we still got a little bit of time. I don't want to end it. Let me go find something for us to look at. But, ladies and gentlemen, just to make things hella clear, also, we can MacGyver some stuff around. Filters, turn off the excessive sound, and turn on nice background sound. Quite loud for me. Oh. Okay. What to load up? What do we have? Let's just jump into... I don't know. I guess I have some gameplay we could look at. Hopefully there's nothing fucked up there. We could go and look at... I have a gameplay folder. Hopefully there's nothing... Like I was listening to a podcast and I'll get DMCA claimed to weirdness. We can go with this. Go to the very bottom. Mute it. Mute it. That's 1 minute. 12 minutes. Give me something, you son of a bitch. This one's kind of okay. Sure, we'll do that. We'll do that. We're back. Hello. Hi. No. Okay. What's good, guys? Also, by the way, we will absolutely, if there is a sequel to this game, be doing it. I wish there was more games like it. Also, okay, so by the way, guys, next week, probably next Tuesday, we're probably going to be doing another kind of game it's more of like a fast-paced, kind of like Quake kind of shooter, or like Doom, like just super fast, kind of like you're skating. Kind of like speedrunning, essentially. But it also has like a dating sim story mode kind of thing, so we'll be doing that as well. We're basically a banished assassin that got sent to hell, and we're meeting like waifus that are also in hell, that are also like assassins or hitmen or whatever. And we're talking them up, basically, whilst we do complete challenges. And it should be a little more like gamey than what we just played, so that should be a nice balance. Granted, the art style and creativity of the El Jatar game, it's something that I don't know. I haven't seen in almost any game. So yeah. But I will say, whenever there's what we call it, date 2, because we just played Suckers for Love date 1. I think our first date. I think there'll be a second date, third date, maybe. I do know that the game is quite old. I think it's probably 2 years old, maybe more than that actually. And I haven't heard anything when it comes to sequels or anything like that. So I'm curious if if it's ever gonna happen. It seems like it should, because I've heard nothing but good things, and as far as visual novel sales go, I think it's pretty high, all things considered, but maybe I'm wrong on that. But yeah, but also I think it's a small community, or small publisher. I don't think, I think it was made by like 2 people that eventually, like, I think they created like a baseline of it, and then they got a team that helped them create the rest of it. Frankly, I wish there was more games like it, because to me, I like the idea of this strangeness, which is why I'm also excited for the game that I want to cover next week. It's basically like kind of an homage to like scene culture in a sense, or like, fucking Linkin Park type things, like these kind of like, basically it's a game that the designer himself has said it's a game for misfits and weirdos. And you can totally tell that in the game. It's kind of a little bit weird. It's kind of a little odd, off. But in that, it kind of seems really cool too. Like it's unique, you know? So can't wait to play that with you guys next week. But for Thursday stream and all that, I think we'll be playing a lot of Wonderlands because there's a big new update. You gotta take value of content when it's there, because God, heaven knows, there's fucking nothing to do in this game, Wonderlands, for a good bit of the time we're playing it. So yeah, my hair looks dry as hell. My favorite was that the sweet. BC says Meow Meow smexiest. Blanetto is waifu material 100%. Want an army of sims. So exactly, yeah. But Esther a little bit not into it. You know what I mean? A little bit like an open relationship weirdness. And I'm like, you know what? I ain't about that life. I know what I deserve. No, yeah, Neo White. That's exactly what it's called. Fluff. Thank you. Lone Syndicate says, wait, what is the next dating sim to keep us busy? It's gonna be the Neo White for sure, which is it's a tacked on dating sim onto a thing, but that one might be more of the like choose your waifu to grind for, because I think it's like you do quests. I'm not sure if you know the format of that game. I just know that there's like the gameplay looks fun and like kind of engaging, not too busy, but like just enough. Like indie kind of level of like first person skating around kind of thing. But then it has like uniqueness, which I cannot tell you how much I love like the idea a lot of times of like games like Catherine and stuff like that. Games that truly are like they embrace an aesthetic and they embrace like weirdness, which is also why I like anime a lot, you know. But also not a lot of anime does that all the time. That's why my favorite animes are like Blood Blockade Battlefront, which is literally just a freak show of a city, or like what is it called? Not Blood Black, Welcome to Demon School Irmika, which also has like a crazy aesthetic and very weird tone, you know? Yeah, Fluff's got Neo White is up next, unless Grinn's found something. That's up next. But I was thinking about doing that. I was thinking about doing that next Tuesday. That was staying the same. But I think the Thursday stream, which was going to be us just, you know, character creating and creating a waifu, essentially, in Saints Row Creator. I think we're going to save that for maybe Sunday stream. And then next Tuesday will be, what do you call it? We do Neo White. We start that journey. But also, I really like that this game, it was fun to, like, have an objective with you guys. Like, that was, to me, like, and that was something I kind of always knew about streaming, though. But, like, to me, there's like a value in like having like a meandering kind of gameplay, like you know, when you're playing Destiny, or if I imagine you're playing WoW, you have your dailies to do, and you can always show up at the same time every day, do something, and just shoot the shit with your friends and have a fun time. But it also feels good to have like kind of like a journey that we all want to see the end to, you know, and we all want to be a part of the journey of that end. Again, one of the things that this game protected us from the dating sim thing is that we had to pick. We didn't have to pick a route really. We just picked them all, and we could wrap it up into. But the thing that dating sims fall apart on is sometimes they're ungodly long. Like they're like 24 hours of just nonstop reading. And yeah, that's a little bit too much for your boy. But again, I think the takeaway for this being so fun was not only that it was a great game, but also that I think it's fun to have a game that actually has like something that we can all be excited for, to see how it concludes, where it's gonna go, and yeah. But also, the problem with some of the other games that do that, like other story games, is they don't have a break. One of the best parts about this game was that you controlled your momentum based on you clicking. So I could pause, make a joke, move forward. That's even happened in Genshin. I always liked that I could say something like a quick one-liner and move on, because I could throw out my dumb humor. I could cut it out if I didn't like what I said, and just keep going, you know. Fluff says, also, official dev stream for Conan Exile 3 is in the queue, and a lot of worries and concerns, far less errors, and monetization and systems and UI updates are very much welcome. Yeah. Hopefully there's less of the microtransaction weirdness. BC says, honestly, if I had to go out trying to do the deed with an Eldritch God, it would be a great way to go. Well, yes. I would always be like, one moment of like banging this person for like a lifetime of masturbation. I'm gonna opt out. I like feeling pretty good. All right, no thanks, not worth, not worth it. He says, all right. Fluff says, official sources is going to be fun. Oh, official sorcery is going to be fun to try out, and other QOLs is going to be wonderful. What is that? What do you mean? What's that one? What's sorcery? BZ says, I started playing Conan Exile again, and I'm enjoying it. It's a little janky, but sometimes the combat takes a bit to learn, but it's pretty fun. Fluff says, well, I hope you enjoy 3.0. Brings the game then, Beastie. It's mostly positive. Oh, okay. Oh, you already watched it, Fluff. Oh, I thought you were in the means of watching it. Sorcery and various things. Oh, I see. That's what's coming to Conan Exile. Gotcha. Sorcery and mods. That's cool. Los says, hey, Grin, you want to tell us the name of the game? Yeah, Fluff's got you. Neo Wait. Yeah, Neo Wait is what it's called. Yeah, I think you should play it too, Lone Sing. I think it's gonna be up on. Well, I shouldn't say you should play it. I should look into it. And if it makes you like, ooh. In fact, that's a fun, great idea. Let me look it up right now. God damn me, the worst. It's a much better thing to look at. I didn't spell Neo White. I can't see my keyboard. Neo White. Which one can I just see that's not... Is this right? That's great. That's good. I think okay, we'll do this. There we go. Loop it. There we go. All right, we're going to have this in the background. All right, good. This is the game... What? Yeah, okay, yeah. So this is meme. This is meme nonsense. I think this is maybe the developer. They made that same game, maybe? I don't know. Those guys, I definitely won't watch it at all before we start. Yeah, you bastard. This is what it is. I mean, it's not, I don't think there's much to watch in terms of data sim. I think it's the baseline is this. It's like a fast-paced. You basically pick up things, you expand them. It's kind of like a puzzle speed run movement game, I guess, but there's stuff like this. There's stuff like this, like you can, this is a waifu. Oh, god damn it. This is a waifu candidate. Bunny. Bunny person. But yeah, like you can use these cards to like shoot enemies, but you also can expend them, and that will give you like a jump, and then you can also expend them again instead of shooting them, and that will give you like a dash. So it's about like grabbing these cards, moving through the level as fast as possible, shaving down your runtime, and then also you have a background of a story being developed. But it looks good. Looks like a fun in the middle game kind of. You know what I mean? Where it's like we don't have a lot to do right now. This is a nice little break, you know. Yeah, it's the waifu building. And by that I mean something that to me looks good, which to you could be horrible. XCOM Dragon's Dogma, rather. Sortly like the game's XCOM custom squads and use to practice indirect. Oh, okay. Beastie says, hell yeah. Adventure with the boys. Hell yeah, Beastie. Hell yeah. What video is coming out today? Oh, right. We talked about that fucking parasocial thing. My video got corrupted. I had to make the best of it. Very anime. So it's yes, a little bit. Well, maybe it sounds like hipstery or something, but what really got me was the when it talked about. Also, I guess insight is like. I wonder if it's like the time or if that's the amount of times you retry. Anyways. But the one that got me was that I watched a review from Game Informer about the game because I wasn't sure about it. I thought like, this looks neat, but the gameplay looks a little like different, like just different than I'm not used to, you know. Also looks kind of like indie a little bit, and I was like, I don't know if I want to buy this kind of thing. But I watched a thing of it, yeah. See, and then you have like your little tiny little chats, I guess, if you get enough credit. Oh, and you can give them like, they have collectibles so that you can get you love rank. Also, it's like you can tell every person here is like kind of got a goth vibe slash a whole thing. There's a redhead here. Yeah, this is you'll see it eventually at the end, but yeah. But yeah, they're very much like an homage to like scene culture and shit like that. But I don't know. The thing that got me is when it talked about how the game is kind of not meant for everybody and how that is something you need to be. See, redheaded waifu. Yeah, the game is not meant for everybody, and in that, it's meant for specifically the a type of person who likes kind of like weirdness and whatnot. Also, I wonder if this is the baseline of all the characters. We get 2 people to interact with. I also don't know if it's entirely. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I didn't know it was only for Nintendo and Steam. I thought it was for PS4 too. That's weird. Why would that not be? That's fucked up, honestly. Dude, that looks so damn cool. Yeah, again, I wonder how. I think I'll have to do it with mouse and keyboard, which is, again, I don't do it often, but yes. Yeah, Killer 7 vibes. Yeah, that's what everyone was saying. It's got like a Killer 7 vibe. It's got like an homage to those kind of pseudo 51 games, which is nice. Yeah. BC says, what if the moment greater than the moment you could ever ask for the Elder God's love, that extract dimensions love with a smooch that's going to literally suck all the breath out of your body? I'll be honest, Beastie. To me, that's the one thing. Would you rather, how do I put it? Would you rather have like $1,000 right now, or would you rather have over the course of like 5 years have like 10 million? You know what I mean? I'd be like, what is that? Or maybe just scale it down a bit to where basically you would gain more over the net duration of time because you're not getting a momentary burst of gain. I don't know. To me, man, to me, I'm not a big. I would like even if like it's like the idea of, well, do you want to have all of your life's happiness condensed into 5 minutes of just fucking ecstasy, or would you rather like have it happen gradually, like have some good days, have some bad days, have some good days, have some bad days? To me, I would rather that, because then it's just a good life. It's not like a fucking amazing life for 5 seconds, But yeah, I'm not sure how to really make sense of how I think about it actually, but that's how I feel. Fluff says, so collectibles are references to other indie games. Nice. I didn't pick that up. I did not pick that up. I wonder what the extent of the like, because I don't want to be disappointed by it or like overhyping the like dating sim aspect of it. I don't know if it's literally just like, you get tiny more story about this character and why they're in hell. You're like, okay. Is it like really emotional and not like goofy and flirty and annoying with fun? I don't know. I'd hope it's something like that. They all look like like the people who haven't grown up that fast. Yeah, I mean, he's blushing also. Cute. BC says, Tattletale was super popular for a bot after the time FNAF games spiked in popularity. What's that? What's Tattletale? What's that? What is that, Beast? I'm curious. Fluff says, probably Nintendo exclusive for consoles at least. I see. Gotcha. Sons of bitches. But if they were able to make this game for it, I guess that makes sense. And Lone Syndic's been slowly chipping away at that PC, bit by bit. So he's going to come with us eventually on the PC journey. Fluff says probably... All right. Not saying that it's bad thing. In fact, I love it. Yeah, no, I know. Who doesn't like it? I don't know. I did not perceive that. You who plays mobile anime games, you do not like the aesthetic of anime. Fluff says, so every card is different movement ability whilst being also a gun type. Yes. I'd rather a long life of relevant comfort and happiness than taking all of the bad, than taking all of it with the good or the bad, than one brief moment of yeah. I mean, that's like drugs, right? Like you like people. I bet being on all of the craziest things like heroin and all these things, you'd probably feel good for a moment, but your body is going to be like, oh, I need this now. And you're like, I don't know. No, I'd rather have a chill, harmonious life with bursts of joy and happiness than like a fucking non-stop train of like, that feels so good and then it feels so empty. Fluff says, over there. Lone Ticket says, watching Grin finish this dating sim makes me want to play the dating sim I bought. What is it? What is the dating sim, Lone Ticket? Hit me with it. What is it? Fluff says, each character has dialogue and side quests, so perhaps not full on dating sim, but minigame, but we're close to it. Gotcha. Okay, hopefully it's something. Again, I also hope that it's not just, it either has to be overtly wholesome or overtly subliminal. Okay, kind of like you're hanging out with Mad Moxley from Borderlands, you know, either that or Lynetta. Okay, I prefer Lynetta, frankly, because there's just, you can get that everywhere else. The whole Moxley thing. But yeah. Fluff says, each character, or has dialogue, B says, so long-term happiness via short-term bliss. Interesting. Yes, that's, you guys put my words, you guys, perfect. Exactly what I was wanting to say, but couldn't figure out what to say. Fluff says, outside of video games, I don't really have any other vices that cause me withdrawal or a desperate need for. Yeah. Also, I was gonna say, because I'm reading that my book, by the way, so good. I really want to see Axe again, Axios or Axe. Yeah, our boy who really likes. I know. It's not that it's my name. I'm terrible with it. It's the person who loves like what do you call it? Specific kind of films, like essays about anime, those kind of things. Awesome, very sweet every time we talk to him. But I wanted to say sorry to him. And if you're watching this, hello, I apologize because I'm reading this book and it's all about like a very clever person who's been on the YouTube platform for such a long time, explaining what are all the mechanics of YouTube, the suggestion feed, the home page, and all the metrics and all the like YouTube's goal in general, all of those things. And I trust the guy, his credentials, the way he's making sense in the book. I trust him at this point, and I would like to say that's my bad. That is, I made a mistake. I said the wrong. I was very incorrect. I'll take that on the chin. I apologize for spreading misinformation and being so solid about my perspective of Google tracking everything. But no, suggestion feed on YouTube is separate. And honestly, a lot of things are separate. There's like 1,000 algorithms using on YouTube, and they're all different. Homepage, suggestion feed, watch time duration, as well as trending page. Like, this is something I didn't even know. So many people, and I heard this everywhere when it comes to YouTube, they complain about the search tab being unrepresentative of what's like currently popular. But the thing is search tab is not tied to what is popular. That's not what it is. Search tab is tied to what is currently happening over the entire span of the internet. That means articles, that means Twitter, that means Facebook, and it is region locked. And the reason why that is because if things were cumulatively trending, then they would upset. Basically, YouTube's goal is to basically keep you on platform and keep you satisfied. So if that is their goal, then giving people who are, say, Californian, it's a very liberal type city, having them have all those trending metrics. And then if you were to basically have the same trending page in the Midwest, in like Texas, and you've seen a bunch of these like midnight shows with all this stuff, and then that wouldn't allocate. Also, it is based on the amount of viewership. So guess where one of the biggest population density places is when it comes to YouTube? It's California. So to me, it kind of makes more sense of like, oh, that's why we're always seeing those like late night shows in like popular, like super popular, because that's what the Western, like the densest audience in the Western world is California, as well as other liberal cities, as well as Canada. I'm assuming it's Toronto. So that is the predominant viewer base, hence why it's being pushed into the trending field. So it's geography based, and it's also whatever is happening on the internet. It's not necessarily what's popular, it's what is being currently talked about ad nauseum. And also what is in people who are similar to you in your country, in your thing, all that stuff. So that is relevant to the page, which to me made way more sense, because I was like, this, yeah, but it's just because everyone's been misrepresenting what the trending page is. Granted, on a surface level, makes sense. Trending, you'd think would be what is popular, but it's not. It's what is currently being talked about on the internet, and is what your people around you and your geography base is talking about. So yeah. Also, there's other analytics that like YouTube takes into account, like if you're watching something on your phone versus on your desktop, and and if you're full screening it on a TV. So these are all metrics that they take into consideration about. Yeah. Lone Syndicate says, "Yep, sooner or later that PC and PS is gonna be mine. Just a matter of time. Plus, I start my summer internship along with my current job." I was about to say, you seem like you were going a little bit too hard. I was saying, you do 2 jobs at once. Golly. But says, "I recommend prioritizing the PC. You'll get more mileage." Yeah. I mean, yeah. As much as I agree with that, I also. Again, if you are going to get mileage out of it, yes. But some people, like, genuinely, like, if Lone Sing is working 2 jobs and he's like, he has 2 hours a day, I mean, there's a lot of value, but still, like, yeah. It depends on where you're gonna, if you're actually gonna, like, invest in getting all the things. I remember when I suggested Data Live, Rio Reincarnation, that one I was playing. Oh, I see. Is that the dating simulator is about to start? Because that seems interesting. Also, oh shit, it's about fucking at the thing. But Lumpisi says, "I hate that defense. The purpose of having an exclusive in the first place." Yeah, no, I don't. No one likes exclusives, but I also understand that if this game could not exist without there being like, hey, we're willing to pay you like 50 times its budget, or we're willing to pay you to make it for us. Then that makes sense. And frankly, I think it's a shame for Xbox and like, you know, Epic Store and stuff like that don't do what basically Nintendo does, which Nintendo is pretty good about. Like if you're gonna make a game, it's either gonna be a AAA game that everybody loves, or it's gonna be so unique that it creates a cult following. That should be the metric. And I think a lot of games aim for the middle and they miss. Whereas I think Nintendo is like, no, you can make a game, but it has to be really unique and like stand out. Because then you can, it's like kind of like YouTube. You can either be so broad and like punch through by being kind of like an everyman's man, or you can specialize into a specific niche and then garner a following based on that niche that you're covering. Does that make sense? It doesn't defeat the purpose. It just means for that to enjoy a game now, you have to get it on the platform it exists on. Yes, but also that's the thing. That's the thing in favor of Fluff's point of like you get more mileage out of the PC. People are getting really good about making emulators. Like it's been happening for years. Like you can play a lot of games on PC. Granted, it's kind of like a self-infused community. So if people have to be invested in generating something there. If that makes any sense. Lozika says the game is definitely giving me some drawing inspiration idea. Yeah, man. Yeah. It looks. Also, this is such a fun art style to have fun with because it's just such dark textures. And yeah, I feel like it's just an interesting thing. It's not covered as much lately. I don't think. Why are you wearing that? Stop it. I kind of does though. Why would I buy it for console? It's exclusive on when I could just wait a bit and get it on PC for a cheaper rate. Yeah, you know, it's also man. Like that's the thing that like console doesn't have is. Say if you are really hard pressed for money, there are options. Mind you, be careful, but there are options to still experience something fun. And then when you do attain like your rebound, you start getting money, then you pay it forward for the games that you know are tried and tested and you loved, so that you can hopefully have more of them. You know. Fluff says, a console usually are stable platforms that will more or less guarantee the production smoothly. Yeah. But lately, it hasn't been the case. When there's those that buy the game twice, yeah. Or 3 times, yeah. Like, GTA fucked everything up, dude. In a bad way. Like, every year it's released on different platforms. Same thing with Skyrim. Like, there's games that are so worth their value that they can be sold, like, repetitively. And yeah, like at least it would have been cooler if like Skyrim made like DLC 2 or DLC 5 or something for the the next phase of whatever. Like if it is coming to new consoles, just to try to add more value. So they're like, hey, this is something that if you wanted to buy it and experience this new DLC and you could cross save, You could cross save and have a better looking experience as well, you know. Although I will say, I think PC gaming has very much stabilized in terms of like 90% of games are on PC and or will come to PC, which never used to be the case. It used to be very like, oh fuck, we'll never see this again. And emulators happen though, so that's something that still could be possible. Fluff says, and likely will wait on PC release for part 2 and 3 of all those games. Lone Ticket says, actually, at my current job, my house are kind of all over the place. Or at my current job, my hours are kind of all over the place. And some weeks I work less. So there's when the internship comes in. Weirdly enough, it will actually have more free time. Interesting. And does your job know that, like, is there a program within your job where, like, oh, you can, pursue other forms of like, work or employment, and we won't, like, be upset. We just want people to be on hand when we need them. As long as your internship knows that, like, sometimes you can't come in or something. Is that right? And there's that. PC will be more flexible, and whilst often more expensively it costs initially, will last longer, and also console. Yeah. Also the other thing is that PC is it's like buy once, cry once kind of idea. Now, that's not true, but it is buy once. You probably have to drop $2,000 to get a really good one. And then, if you're smart and you've bought a good one that's actually worth that, you can modulate your PC. You can take out your graphics card and be like, okay, now this is just a little bit of bump, and you only need to do that every couple years, Granted, given your mileage, you will need to replace the full thing if you're running it like a lot. But granted, if you buy a really good PC that has good cooling and all that shit, then it shouldn't have that much duration off of it, Plus, my PC master race also has tried and tested patience. The amount of times I've read and heard about how console fanboys flip their shit over a former exclusive coming to other platforms when it's been half a decade or near it. Yeah, stupid. Also, one of the things that I never really understood about PC stuff is, like, and I heard this talk a lot about when I was watching certain content creators where they were like, the thing about consoles that you love is you just start up the game, you're running it, and it's good. And then I'm like, it's like once in a blue moon where you have to download a driver, and it happens immediately because there's such a big gaming PC market now that they have like all these graphics cards are basically on the ball. I'd have like teams dedicated to just being like, download this day one, your game's gonna run great, go. And optimization settings on either graphics card to incentivize value. So yeah, like there's prolonged, like if the game starts off rough, usually on PC within a couple days it'll be perfect. And that's not to say that that's always the case on console. Sometimes console, or if it is, they just kneecap it, and then you're kind of always dealt with that shorthand. But at least it doesn't, fucking have variability. But yeah, as far as PC is concerned, I'll let you both know each other. Also, just so I can be on the lookout. Any suggestions for tips on what I should be looking for as far as PCs are concerned? I don't know. It's kind of, well, I feel like you have two options, Lone Syndicate. And honestly, you have a lot of options. But I think the two options are this. One of the options is for like a month straight, like 10 minutes every day kind of thing. Just like binge watch a channel. There's Linus Tech Tips kind of like playlists and stuff like that where they talk about like, here's how to build a PC. Here's what you're looking for. Here's a PC. Here's how to find a PC that's not shit. So you can either do that, or you can work another month and basically aggregate more money and then just buy basically you're paying $500 for someone to do all that work for you. And it's funny because, like, again, as much as people, like, everyone wants to get a good deal, if you rationalize the amount of work and the amount of time you're spending on understanding a PC, now you'll have that for probably forever. But yeah, as far as like specific things you're looking for, it depends on what you want. One of the best things that you should do, I think, is to actually go to a place. And honestly, I think the best thing that I would do if I was in your situation is I would find out what is a good PC for what you specifically want to do. So are you doing gaming? You're not doing streaming, right? You're probably doing gaming, and maybe you want to have like some stability with RAM so that you can watch videos, or not have a YouTube browser up and play games while you're watching. So you need a decent amount of RAM, stuff like that. But you don't want to buy like an expensive PC because it's expensive, because that might be a PC that's designed for like Photoshop editing. and like just fucking gilled out, you know, like super fucking juiced, essentially. I don't know why I say gills as an amplification word. I don't know. Regardless, the other thing is that with you having a drawing background, if you ever did want to pursue, you know, digital whatever, you know, Photoshop, drawing, whatever, there's 1,000 free programs as well. You would need to look into what the system requirements are to run those programs smoothly, as well as PC stuff. But yeah, I think that's where I would start. Don't get caught into like building your own PC, the messiness of that. I would say look at what a PC is in your ideal world, which is like, can it play games? Can it run, you know, YouTube without any sort of hiccup or lag? Can it watch anime while it's playing games or something? And then build forward with that. Even looking at like a PC that's for sale that supposedly does all that stuff, and look at what is there, and if you need, or even if you can find those pieces to that PC in another place. That's if you're wanting to kind of do that, all that extra work. Granted, I do think, again, if you were to think about it, is if you have these two jobs and they're paying pretty well, if you were just to wait one more month, could you just be like, I'm gonna have a PC, it's gonna be good, I could maybe look at a video of a person explaining how it's modular and how I could take out the graphics card if I ever needed to, and then I'm good. It may cost an extra $500, but at least I'm done. You know, I've shedded the thing. Yeah, also, yeah, that's another thing Flav mentioned. Basically, it's like there's a lot of weird price fuckiness, which has been going down, especially with Bitcoin and like all these other coins getting kind of kneecapped a little bit, which is nice. So yeah, I think right now it's probably a good idea to buy something that is good, but don't like try to go hard in the paint because things are kind of overpriced still. But there's plenty of resources and sites you can use to get to buy PCs together. Yeah, to get a PC built together, either build a pre-built or find individual parts. Yeah. I would say honestly, man, every single time I've seen someone build a PC, it's like it's the thing of like it's super rewarding when you finally finish it, but it's also like if you don't finish it, it's gonna be it sucks. It's kind of like if you can climb that mountain, you're probably gonna feel good, but again, knowing that you're gonna be kind of managing two jobs and you're already doing all this other stuff, you're training again, you're getting to exercise again, I would just be worried for you, basically. Like, yeah, being like, oh, it sucks. Like, I'm having to piece together this PC, and it's complicated, and I don't want to fuck it up, so I'm hesitating, and it could just be a little bit messy, you know? And again, it depends on what kind of, like, I don't know what that is for you as to gauge that for you. I don't know if you're like, yeah, I'll fucking chew that up. Like, I love the resistance of, like, piecing something together and figuring it out. Some people love that. Other people are like, I'm overwhelmed. I fucking hate putting together furniture because when it starts not working out, I get annoyed and I get frustrated. And yeah. But there's plenty of reasons. I have a few bookmarks for putting a PC together to forward it to you and see it. I would appreciate that, Flav. I don't need any thing fancy as long as it can play games and run things smoothly. I'm good. Yeah, but I think you should avoid specialized PCs because a lot of times they're like, you can buy this, and it's either like it does everything, but in that it means it costs everything because it does everything well. You want something that does specifically what you're going to use it for really fucking well, which therefore that's how things can actually become not cheaper, but like you get way more mileage out of those said things, I think. Yeah, I would honestly prefer one to already put together. No, I 100% feel that. Again, I think if you rationalize it as like the time it would take me to do all this research, to figure all this stuff out, could I not just, work a couple more hours on my day job, or wait a little bit longer, not be gluttonous and spend my money on something else, and then just buy the $400, the $300 or $200. I see that big. That's probably a little bit overestimate of what people do it, especially people who are up and coming making PCs. But yeah. Yeah, as far as your first PC, yeah, that's definitely, you don't want to start going that hard in the paint for your first PC. Well, I have 5 links to resources that shipping PC parts and such would need additional each other on this video. Yes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, love you to bits. There's a video coming out as soon as the stream is over. I'll upload it. It's just me hanging out, talking to you guys. We talked about parasocial relationships and how I feel like kind of confused by them because to me I never really got. Like, again, I talked to you guys about this before. I don't know, I should not talk about it again because we talked about it ad nauseum in that video. But basically, baseline is I have never perceived myself as anonymous online, nor as me like in like need of something. I guess, you know, I've always perceived like YouTube and like content creators that I love as in a way that's like I for me I'm getting like happiness from them, so I wouldn't feel obligated to attain their attention in other ways, you know, which I think you guys can understand, and also probably in the same camp. But then I bit back a little bit, and I was like, yeah, but our stream community is pretty. Yeah, I would consider a lot of you people to be like genuine. I have a better relationship with you than I had with many of the friends I've had in my life, you know. But anyways, enjoy that video, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you guys so much. Hopefully, you guys do enjoy the rest of your day. And yes, Lonesigan says I saw some pre-built ones for like $500 to $600. It's probably probably a PC that's probably going to be just the same as your console experience, which maybe a little less. But yeah, I haven't seen a PC, especially with a graphics card heyday, Lone Syndicate, for like less than. If you search, I think you could find a good deal for a gaming PC, and maybe I'm fucked up. And maybe it's also because I stream and stuff that my gauge of PCs and what they need to be performing at is different. But I would say $1,400 is one that you could find that is. But granted, with the Canadian dollar is a little bit higher or lower than your US, so it's probably $1,300. That would be if you hunted to specifically find a good deal. You waited for a sale, you waited and you got the really good one for that. But yes, but also if you buy like Fluff said, if you buy a modular one, I would say $900 to $150 is probably the range if you're slow and patient and looking for a good one. Because a lot of ones that were like people will be like, yeah, look at it, it's good. Look, it has a great graphics card, it has a great this, but then its cooling systems are shit, so it's not even able to utilize the power of its graphics card because it's gonna overheat like fucking mad, and it's also gonna make a ton of noise. So yeah, there's stuff like that you need to pay attention to as well. But yeah, again, honestly, I would say this is like one of the issues where I think you genuinely should try to find a YouTube video of a person like backing up the PC that either they built or that they had a hand in its creation. Granted, you need to be careful also because some people just get a free PC and they're like, just tell them that it's good, and they're like, okay. So yeah, Linus Tech Tips I think is a person who knows a lot of what he's doing. And I would be hard pressed for him to not have some sort of like referral situation where he kind of like vouches for PCs that are not shit, or someone in his team is doing that. But I digress. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for your time. Hopefully you enjoy the rest of your day. Hopefully I can see you again tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I got 2 legs. Tired. Tomorrow is Thursday. There'll be a Tiny Tina's Wonderland video coming out, so check that out when it does come out. Thank you kindly for your time. Hopefully you enjoy the rest of your day, and goodbye, my friends. Also, video coming out. Go check that out.